Welcome back to Set Streets and Eats, guys. I'm Chris Bauer. I am in Jackson, Mississippi tonight in front of Chuck E. Cheese. This is a cool store because this is a beta stage, but I know just looking at pictures online, I've never been in here, it's got a mix of Phase 5 art and some Phase 3 art, possibly older. I don't know, but I know it has at least a few pieces that I absolutely love already. So we're gonna go in and check it out, and I hope you guys will join me. Let's go see it. So behind me is the beta stage. Here's another thing that makes this place unique. They've removed the Chucky animatronic, which who can blame them? They haven't been programming these guys since September of 2022. So I can't really blame them for taking it out, but they left the beta stage, which is really interesting. So the whole beta stage is here except for the bot. So that is kind of interesting. They've got the whole Studio C thing here. So we're gonna go around and check out the arts and look, I guess, at the rest of the stage and see what's what. It's very busy in here tonight, which is very encouraging. I love seeing Chuck E. Cheese is extremely busy. It doesn't always happen in different cities, but it's really cool to see a city like this support the Chuck E. Cheese as much as they are tonight. It's pretty awesome. So let's go check out that art. They do have pizza time clock up there. Not keeping time, but we've got the CEC. And the Studio C is still up on the wall here behind the ticket blaster. No art behind the ticket blaster at all. On either side of the showroom, we do have the Phase 5 pieces that I love, that I first saw in Florida. What was that one-of-a-kind stage? I forget exactly where in Florida. Melbourne, I think it was. But of course, we've seen it elsewhere many other times. Over into the arcade, we've got a good mix of all the rest of the games. We've got Stuart Little, we've got Hungry Froggy, Clifford. Of course, we've got the giant rocking horse. Oh, we got a Chucky's Duckies, which is an oldie. Oldie but a goodie. Punch them ducks. Always love seeing this one. One of the kitty art pieces is hiding behind that one. Of course, we got skee ball and some of the other stuff. And we got the old mini large tokens up there on the wall. They do have the Chuck skee ball, the themed skee ball, which you don't see those that often. They of course have the characters on the back, which is really cool. I love seeing those. Over by the windows, we've got the mini Warhols. And then we've got the big tickets up on that wall. And then the other mini Warhols on this wall. But the greatest wall in the place, check this out, guys. Look at the Phase 3 1993 Showbiz Pizza Time ink art. The gang goes to see Hello Dolly. I have that piece hanging in my bedroom. One of my favorite pieces. My third favorite piece of art sitting right here. That is the old-timey Munch, Helen, and Chuck posing in the Old West style photo. And of course, my favorite piece of all time. As you guys know, the gang goes to the drive-in in the old Cadillac watching the Western from 1993, Showbiz Pizza Time 8. So cool that those are just randomly still in the store. Being 31 years old, I think that's awesome. Looks like the store's got a pretty good assortment of stuff. It's been pretty busy over here. I got all the old plushies, the little plushies. It looks like the only big plushie they have is Helen. I don't see any of the new Squishmallows, so it doesn't look like they have any of the new stuff. Just the older stuff here. Looks like over on that wall we also have the watercolor from I think it's 205. And then that brings us back up here to the front. And again, no bot, but we still have the applause boxes and the on-air boxes and the whole rest of the beta stage. Just no Chuck. They even have the Studio C carpet, my favorite, but no Chuck. Well guys, that's it. A very busy Saturday night here in Jackson. Hope you guys enjoyed this stop. I did. They definitely have some great old art and great games in here. Wish they had animatronics still, but they don't. Nothing you can do about that, but they still have a beta stage for some reason. This is a very unique location. This doesn't normally happen. They usually have remodeled by now. The Phase 5 art mixed with the 1993 pieces, very random. Yeah, I think it's really cool. So anyway, I'm really glad I stopped. And hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. And we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you next time. Bye now. Over here by the front door, they've got Chuck's old sassy headshot from '99 and Helen's old sassy headshot from '99. And I'm, of course, got to rub the token for good luck.